I'm the shit. I bought a tennis bracelet, I got diamonds on my wrist. Don't need no lighting, I'm already shining in this bitch. If you hate your life, then change it, no more whining in this bitch. I came when I was needed, perfect timing in this bitch. And I'm just getting started, but I'm grinding in this shit. And I don't really care if I get signed up in this bitch. I'm the headliner, you can take the signs down in this bitch, yeah. Okay. Hey y'all, so we back with another video. I'm starting to have the clothes on. I'm eating some more seafood. So I took my shirt off because I'm not trying to get my clothes dirty. So I hope this heat not too loud, but this story time is going to be the story time my mama kicked me out the house, bitch. And I went back in her house. I broke back in her house. Had called me and talked in my little video. But I hope my charger stuff not in the way. Y'all got this stupid ass extension cord. Girl, it comes in handy though. Hopefully y'all can see. I really want to be under this light so that y'all can see me, but I don't have. Hold on, let me position my phone right. Hold on. All right, I think that's a little better. Girl, this stupid ass TV loud.
Love you all. Miss you all. Stay safe.
These past few months haven't been easy, but they've reminded us that no matter what, there's no place.
Yeah, don't even look under my arms. I think I like this one better. Like the light me way better. Yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Everything.
Girl, how did I do this? I guess. See the inches? Stop that.
This is paper.
But yeah, so boom, I was 17 and I was going to school in Houston, but like I said, y'all, me and my mama was beefing, like harder beefing, like it was just too much shit going on. And I can't really get up into it because I ain't trying to put nobody in jail or whatever. But just know that my mama had got fed up with me and she kicked me out the house. She was like, don't come back. Find you somewhere to stay. I was 17, y'all. I didn't know where to go. Like I said, all my people from Louisiana, so it's like, bitch, where the fuck I'ma go? So boom, I was like, girl, fuck you, I don't need you. So I went go stay with my friend. Now my friend was 2 years younger than me, so if I was 11th grade, she was a freshman. I don't know how we became cool, but to be honest, she was really supposed to make the video with me. But every time I'm in the neighborhood, she not in the neighborhood, and when she in the neighborhood, I'm not in the neighborhood. So I was like, fucking, I'm just making my own. So yeah, so I called her up. I walked to her house. I was crying. I'm like, girl, my mama kicked me out the house. I ain't got nowhere to go. Please, can you ask your people if I could stay here? So the first night she snuck me in her house. She a real bitch. She snuck me in her house and we had slept together, like in the same bed. She was so nice to me. We still your friends to this day. And shout out to her. Oh shit. Shout out to me. Okay? So oh, my water in the freezer. But so boom, I'm staying at her house for a good 2 weeks. We was catching a bus together. She was really like my little sister. Like we was family at that point. Like, girl, I would do her hair, I would do her eyebrows. Like, she was like my little sister. She still is. And one day I just started crying. I'm sitting on her bed and I just burst out crying. And she was like, what's wrong with Shelby? I'm like, bitch, your people literally just took me in. Like, they don't even know me. And they took me in and they treated me like they own. So I was crying. I'm like, this is love. Like, this all I be wanting. I be feeling so abandoned by my people. Like, I just be, won't feel love. And like, when I get it from people that don't even know me, I be like, damn, my own people can't do this for me, So then, we on the bus one day, and this one we broke into the house. I really didn't want to tell this story because I could really, like, if my mama watched this video, she could have evidence saying, like, yeah, she confessed to breaking in my house. Because still to this day, I still deny that I never broke into her house. But, bitch, I broke into her house. I don't give a fuck. So, I'm almost finished. They got this big-ass potato, bitch. I'm not about to bite that. I don't like all that stuff be getting in my tooth. So, this my man one, but he say he ain't want it. So, I'm going to eat his too.
And then we just had up Twin Peaks, but I'm getting off the topic. So, yeah, so, one day we on the bus, and mind to y'all, I was wearing her clothes. Like, everything I had on was from her. I didn't have no clothes. Like, of course I had panties, bitch. I ain't into it. But I was wearing her clothes to school, and we wore the same size and all that. Like, she was really being a friend because I didn't have nowhere to go. I was a bandit. I was slacking in school. This was like my senior year. I was slacking. I wasn't finna graduate. Like, it was just horrible. I'm too warm this up. So we on the bus, and I'm like, bitch, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of sleeping in your room. I'm like, I need my own space. I'm finna go get some more clothes, and I'm about to figure out what I'm about to do, because I like y'all family. Like, your family is just so nice to me. I don't want to just be here. Like, you know, like, I felt love and stuff, but I was just like, I can't do this because, like, y'all not even my people, and y'all still taking care of me. Like, when a mama will go to the store, she'll call me and be like, what you want from the store? And I'd be like, oh, I don't want nothing. Like, you know, I don't want to ask for nothing. Then she'd be like, it's cool, what you want? Then I tell her, okay, I want this, I want that, and she'll get it for me exactly. Like, when she cooks for all of us. And like, in my household, my mama do not do that. My mama be like, you 17, you 18, you grown enough to do it for yourself. So like, if my mama cooks, she'll cook for my sister, my brother. She wouldn't cook for the whole household. So when I go to, so I was staying with my friend, it's like, the mama and her stepdaddy would cook for the whole family. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, you know, just never had that before. So it was very, like, you know, it was a different surrounding for me. So one day, back to the story. One day we on the bus. I'm like, girl, I'm about to go to my mama's house. I'm like, how can I get my clothes? So I text my mama. I'm like, I need to come get some clothes. Can I come get some clothes? My mom was like, no, stay where the fuck you at. Da da da. She started going off the roof, and I'm like, all right, bitch, fuck you. Since you telling me no, I'ma do it my fucking self. And that's my mindset still to this day, bitch. If you tell me no, I'ma still fucking do it, bitch. The fuck, that's not stopping me. So sure enough, me, my friend, her brother, we all walked to my mama's house. The brother had a shovel. I had these hands just in case some shit pop up. And yeah, like, we really walked to my mama's house. We had got inside the house. I took all my clothes. I had buku clothes sitting on the bed. I put all that shit in a basket. Put that little basket back, not a basket, a bag, like a trash bag. Put all my clothes in the trash bag. I put my shoes, my panties, my bras, my socks, my toothbrush, toothpaste. Because when I was at the girl house, so I had to go buy all that shit over, you know? Oops, little titty action. So I had to go buy all that shit over. So when I had got back to my mama's house, I made sure I packed all that shit, because I don't know when was I going to be able to go back to my mama's house. So I was packing buku shit, bitch, didn't give a fuck. So then after that, my mama never noticed nothing was wrong with the house. So I went back, stayed with my friend for like another week. And after that, my grandmother kept calling me, and she was like, Shelby, I think you need to go back home. Your sister miss you, your siblings miss you. Go back home, woo-de-woo. And so I was like, the only reason why I'm going home because of my grandmother keep calling me and telling me that I need to go back home. So I get back to the house. My mama had this little contract. She wrote out rules like, if you come back and stay with me, you gotta wash the dishes, you gotta clean up the house, you gotta pick after yourself, you gotta don't be coming in my house late. She had numbers and rules. And the last one was like, respect me, respect my house. Then some more, like the last one was like, and you gotta get on birth control. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not about to get on no fucking birth control. Like, I'm not even fucking. Like, I wasn't really fucking like that. Like, my mind was just so fucked up on the point that my mama really put me out. I ain't had nowhere to go. It's like, who the fuck I'ma fuck? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, bitch, I'm not even worried about no dick right now. Like, bitch, I need to, like, I was depressed, emotional. I felt very alone. It was just so much thoughts going through my head. I'm like, my mama really kicked me out knowing that I don't have nowhere to go. Like, that shit hurt me. Like, that shit broke me, like, for real. And so I could have really put my mom in jail because she done so much shit to me. Like I said, I can't even speak on that on YouTube. she would have lost custody of the kids, and I would have went back to Louisiana with my people, and my sister and my brother would have went with their dad. Like, we would have been separated. That's the reason why I never called the police on my mama, because I knew that they would have separated us, and I wanted us to stay together. So, boom, like I said, she had this stupid-ass list, and I'm reading these fucking rules and birth control. Like, if you want to come back in my house, you gotta get on birth control. And I'm like, I'm not getting no fucking, because that shit fuck with your body. Like, I'm not trying to have my body just changing on me and I can't control this shit because you want me on that shit. Like, bitch. And then at the time, I think at 17, you is an adult in Houston. At 17, you is an adult in Texas. So at the same time, I didn't have to get that shit, but I was tired of being at my friend's house because they was just so nice to me. Like, but I was just, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I miss being at my own house, being in a room, going to sleep in the own bed. I didn't have to always worry about, oh, where my stuff at? Oh, where y'all going? Y'all go get some food? Give me some too. Like, you know, I'm so used to doing it for myself. So when I had to go to somebody else's house, it was just like, it's different. So I'm like, I'm not about to get on no birth control, but I was like, fuck it. Get on that shit, and when you graduate, take that shit out. So boom, we went to the fucking clinic. I got the little birth control in my arm. I don't really know if y'all can see the incision. It's somewhere over here. So I had got the little birth control in my arm, and then I started backstage with my mama. And then, yeah, but me and my friend was still cool. Everything went back to normal. I still felt depressed. Everybody knew it. Like, my senior year of high school was just very depressing. I didn't experience no senior shit. Like, I wasn't really active in my school. I didn't play no sports. I was very antisocial. Like, my thing was, I was dealing with so much shit at home that I couldn't even go to school and just be myself. Like, you'll see that shit on my face. I was always eating, crying, quiet. Like, my senior year was horrible because I was dealing with so much personal shit at home. So, once I graduated, I dipped. And if y'all personally know me, you know, as soon as I graduated, I came straight to Louisiana. I went back to BR. I was going to school out there for like 7 months. And then I was working at the mall. So it's like, me leaving my mama's house was very relief. Like, it was a real relief for me. I felt free. I didn't feel like I didn't, how can I put this? I didn't feel like, well, this is a good ass light. I didn't feel like I didn't belong. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I felt like I was the black sheep of the family, the outcast, always the one that's doing shit I ain't had the business doing. I just felt everybody looking at me or pointing fingers at me. You know, that's how I felt. But when I left and I had my own apartment, I was living on my own, I was in cosmetology school, I was making myself proud, making my grandma proud, I was making everybody around me proud, so I felt free. I could do what the fuck I want. I had my own personal space. But yeah, that's the story time. I got kicked out her house. But the main reason I really got kicked out her house because I didn't feel love. So I was being rebellious. I wasn't, like she said, I wasn't washing dishes. I wasn't cleaning up. I'll do shit on purpose just to see what the fuck she gonna do. Like, I'll tell my sister do this and see, like, I'll tell my sister to do something, and then I'll do the same thing, and then I'll see who get in trouble for, you know, like, girl, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. My sister was young as fuck. Or, like, I'll tell my brother go eat and then leave the cereal bowl on the table, and then I'll go eat and leave my cereal bowl, and then I'll see who she go get on, you know? But it used to always be me. But, hey, I really wish I could get deep into the details, and really tell y'all why I was doing what I did. But like I said, I ain't trying to put nobody in jail. I ain't trying to have nobody looking at my mama like she the bad person. Because although me and her be having our ups and downs, before, I felt like I knew what the fuck I was doing was wrong, but I didn't give a fuck. Because I'm like, bitch, I'm your daughter. Like, you can't do nothing with me. Like, bitch, where I'ma go? I don't know how to drive. I ain't got no car. Oh, like, where I'ma go, you know? But now, bitch, she still can't tell me shit, okay? But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna do more story times on my past in my story times. But yeah, that's that story time. it was just very depressing. Like, one time we had CPS come to the house. It was just so much stuff. Like I said, I wish I could tell y'all this stuff, but yeah, that's that story time. She really kicked me out the house for like 2-3 weeks. I was staying with my friend. They was being so helpful. Anything I needed, anything I want, I didn't even ask for nothing. They was just so giving, and I would really cry, be like, oh my God, like, your people so nice, like. And then the mom used to always be like, oh my God, you are so sweet, you are so precious, like, I'll just be like, yeah, tell me about it. So then one day, by me staying in my friend's house, my mama, she knew where I was living at. So, and like I said, my friend stayed around the corner from me. So my mama came to my friend's house. She knocked on the door, and she was looking for me, and she wanted to meet who I was staying with. And I'm like, why you want to meet them? You ain't doing it for me. Like, you not doing nothing for me. They doing it for me. So why you want to meet them? And she was like, I just want to see if you being taken care of. I want to see who you staying with. And I'm like, just nosy and don't really give a fuck, just want to be nosy. But yeah, let me go see my man there, because bitch, he never came in this room yet. Fuck him. Alright, y'all, so I'm sorry that the video all out of place. I know I was talking about so much shit. It's just like every time I talk about something else pop up in my brain, and then I gotta talk about that. So hopefully y'all get the concept. I wasn't in the 11th grade. I was a senior when this shit happened. I think I was a senior. Yeah, I was most definitely a senior. Yeah. I hope I cut everything, but if I leave out any more details, and I edit in my next video, or if y'all want to know something, just look at this. If y'all want to know something, then comment down below, ask me any questions. But yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe.